Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pine Cove Farm here in Farm Simulator 19 with me, CWATTY. I have just finished harvesting this field, this contract on field 4. So perfect timing as well, because I've noticed rain is now forecast on the screen there. So I'm pleased I got the harvest done before it started raining. I obviously haven't got all the straw collected, but I don't think I'm going to pick up any more straw. I've got one full loading wagon over there, which when I sell it will take me to just over 250,000 in terms of money. So I'm probably not going to come back and pick up any more straw. I've done enough. The farmer can have what's left. If he wants it, he's welcome to it. We'll have a look at doing something else, especially as it's going to start raining fairly soon. I'm probably not going to get to harvest my own field, because obviously when it's raining I will not be able to harvest the canola. The truck I've got to take, obviously, and I need to go to Jeeves Mill to sell what is required for the contract, which as it stands is at 84%, and then we're going to keep the rest of the oats for our horses. My canola is ready to harvest as it appears, or as it stands currently. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll bring this over here. I might get a chance to quickly run. I might just quickly run round and do the headland then before I actually go off and because if I do the headland, I can then set a worker on the rest of the field, can't I? And I will be able to put straw on, because obviously Stevie has informed me that he now has straw. You can now get straw from the canola and soybeans on his maps, which is a little bit different from the Straw Me mod. Obviously, Straw Me mod is a completely separate mod that provides you with corn straw, canola straw and soybean straw when you harvest those types of crops. The way Stevie's built it into this map, I think you just get regular straw when you harvest canola and regular straw when you harvest soybeans. You don't get a special type of straw. So it's still only the basic straw, the cheapest chips type of straw that you get from the fields. But it's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. At the end of the day, I'm also obviously on this headland bit, because at the moment I'm just putting the chopped stuff down. I'm actually getting a fertiliser stake put on the field, which is good. Like I say, it would be nice to get the headland done, and then I'm free to leave a worker going up and down. Obviously he won't be able to do anything in the rain when the rain comes, but it'll be a good start. And I can take the truck away to Jeeves Mill, which is just past the BGA. So the Jeeves Mill isn't terribly far away. Sell the oats for the contract, and then I can bring the rest back and obviously put in the silo for the horses, complete the contract, get paid, And from there, happy days. I'm going to guess there's potentially some, hopefully some cultivating jobs or something I can do whilst it's raining on the map. Once that rain starts to fall, because I'm not going to be able to harvest obviously in the rain. Trying to line myself up using the coordinates on the mini map, so I put nice straight lines in, and then when the AI farmer comes in to do the harvest, he'll be keeping all his straw in the field. Good thing is no weeds, because I did the weeding. I did my weeding, so nice healthy yield of canola. Which will be good, because that will bring in the money. And then, like I say, next crop going on this field will be oats for the horses, to make sure we've got plenty of food. Because, like I say, I would like to get the other stables filled up with horses fairly quickly. Get all 3 of them in place. And like I say, the fancy stable is for the fancy horses. I'll be using the fancy stable for the fancy horses. And you're probably wondering, how do you become a fancy horse? Well, if you want to become a fancy horse, you've got to go over to my Twitch channel, and you've either got to be a subscriber or you've got to be a donator. And you can have your very own fancy horse named after you. So right now, Mr. Helgi will get a fancy horse named after him, because he's a channel subscriber and a donator. So he'll be the first fancy horse in the fancy stable. And then if anybody else wants to be a fancy horse, the fancy horses don't get sold. They are going to stay forever on the map. They're going to be our poop machines that generate manure for us. That will be good. I am kind of thinking though, if the rain does come, maybe I should, from here, there looks to be a lot more straw on that field than I thought. But I don't really want to be connecting straw, driving up and down, because I can only do like probably 1 3/4 rows before the loading wagon gets full. A lot of driving backwards and forwards to the barn. Although the price has gone up to $129 now. It started off at $127, it's now at $129. So whilst the price on the straw is going up, perhaps I should be doing straw harvesting. You know? Straw collecting. Cash in on it while it's there. While I've got access to the land still. Before I complete the contract. Make sure I spread my chopped straw to the end of the field. Get that 3 fertiliser. That to me looks a bit. It doesn't look to me like this field is straight. I think there's a little step in the field there. I think this field has a little bit of a step in it. Stevie's not put quite a straight edge on that. Might require me to come out with my paint tool and tidy it up a bit. I suppose though, if I'm going to be picking up straw, I would be better off picking it up from my field, because it's closer to the sell point. So even if I do decide to do more straw pickup, I don't necessarily have to do it all the way over there on field 4. I'll be able to follow the worker around and do it from this field, which I think will be just as good. I think everyone could get behind that a little bit. Oh, my watch is beeping at me because I've only got 10% battery left. Right, there we go. And there's the straw, look. Let me put me fancy new iWatch on charge. And it's a lovely magnetic charger thing. Right. I've got one truck full of oats, or 178,000 litres of oats, which needs to go to the sell point in a little bit. What I'll do though is I'll move it off the field, because I did have an issue when I did, remember when I did the baling contract, I had that issue where I couldn't, a vehicle got stuck on the field. Vehicle got, because of I've got that no trespassing mod, and I couldn't actually drive the tractor when I completed the contract, because it was still on the field. When I completed the contract, it got stuck there. It wouldn't allow me to move it, because I would have caused, theoretically, crop damage. So the game locked the tractor in place, and I could not move it. I think what I'll do, might get the other little tractor with the other little trailer to be on canola duty, canola emptying for the moment. And whilst you're unloading, you go grab the trailer. $7,300 harvest income, that's for the straw. And what we'll do is we'll park this guy down the bottom here, ready to unload him next time he gets to the top. We'll go back to field 4. We'll do another quick straw run up there. We'll grab a bit of straw from up there. I'm hoping Helper F gets to the end of the field before he complains about being full, because otherwise he's going to stop with his pipe in the crop. It's a bit of a pain. There's quite a few rows left on here. I could persevere, gather it all in, sell it all. Has my harvester got full yet? Looks like it. He looks like he's just stopped short. It does. I don't think there's canola straw, or so it's just straw on that field. Which is quite fine. I could go back down that full row. What I think I'll do is go down this little half a row, non-row, where I just finished off the field. And I can be guaranteed I'll get to the bottom then. There's 10 rows left still on this field. 10 rows left, but I'm probably going to ignore them, I think. 93%. We'll take one full trailer back with us and then that'll be it for this field. I won't bother coming back for any more straw. I've got I've got over 60 grand's worth off the field. This will be close. This will take me up to nearly 70 grand's worth of straw that I've sold from that field, which is a nice bonus for the contract. Like I say, I'm not going to get a lot of money this time crop wise because we're not selling the excess oats, so in fact actually the harvester has stopped brilliantly. He's actually going back down the field. I thought he'd stopped coming up, so he'd got his pipe in the crop, but he hadn't. He's actually gone back down. That's perfect. That's what I wanted him to do. Now he can carry on. He can carry on harvesting now, and it'll be... I probably won't have to empty him for a while. So then we'll go get rid of the oats. Next job. I'm just going to switch the tractor off while I'm in here. I will need to fill it up with fuel. So that's put us over... That's put us nice, 2,309. Right, so to Jeeves Mill now with the oats for the contract. What tip side am I on? I'm on tip side. I want to be on the front first. I do, because the front is full. So tip that. That should be contract complete. And whatever's in the back of the trailer should be mine. With a bit of luck. And then obviously whatever the contract's paying on top of that. So we'll head over to Jeeves. We can be very happy with a good day's work today. Like I say, I've done one harvest contract off camera while I was trying to get everything sorted out, and then you've seen me do field 4 in the last couple of videos, so we're making good progress. Like I say, it won't be too long before we are rich enough to buy some fields. So yeah, Canola field next is going to want some work doing to it. And as I say, Jeeves Mill is down here past the biogas plant. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, could have parked that a little bit better. Hey, you got to admit though, that I survived. I survived the accident You know, I'm like Liam Neeson in Ice Road. If you've seen that film that's just come out recently with Liam Neeson in, I am Liam Neeson. I survived. I survived the horror. Right, I'm going to keep my eye on that clock in the corner. As soon as that money starts to go up, I know I've tipped enough. At the minute it's still going down. I've only transported 72%, apparently. There we go. Contract is finished. A little bit of harvest income there because I wasn't quite fast enough at hitting the button. But I've still got 46,000 litres. Which we can now take back. Feed to the horses. There's a train coming back for a second go at me. Not this time, train. Not this time. You got me once. I did say right at the start of the series, I bet it won't be too long before that train ran me over. It got me. Fair play to it, it got me. If I hadn't got stuck on the barrier as I was driving in, I probably would have got through okay. Probably would have made it through okay, but... Right, the horses have eaten it, all of the, all of my oats. Right, so let's collect 26 grand. Plenty of harvesting contracts still. There's another oat harvest on field 15. Sow field 20 with oats. 30 grand for a sowing contract. Cultivate field 1. Cultivating field 6. Cultivating field 11. Field 16. Field 17. Field 18. Let's have a look. Field 1 is there. Field 6 is right at the top. You know what? I'll accept 1 and 6. As future contracts. Sowing. Do we want 30 grand sowing field 20? Field 20 is the big one that I did the corn harvest on. Yes, but what I won't do, I won't lease equipment. I'll use my own. I shall use my own. Right, this guy's over here now. We'll go put this in the silo. I think we do the sowing contract first, because that's the most money. Put canola in my silo for now. I'm going to take, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap tractors. I'm going to put this little fella on the loading wagon now. And then that frees up the big boy to go do the seeding for me. And then that would be perfect. I don't think we'd have. We've got a good couple of contracts there then. Bit of cultivating to do. $407 for fuel. And this little fellow will now be able to pick up all the straw on my field. And my canola. We can go get the canola out of the harvester using the truck. It's obviously going to be way more efficient. And then I can go grab my seeder, make my way over to field 20, where we will be working probably in the next video, next episode, I'm going to guess. Not quite full yet, but he's getting there. I was thinking of installing the mod, you know, that adds ground compaction into the game. So like right now, if I'm driving this truck on this field, if this truck and trailer happen to be over 6.5 tons in weight, I would cause compaction of the soil, which means I would need to plough or subsoil where I've compacted, where I've caused compaction. Otherwise I suffer a big penalty on the next yield, the next harvest yield, if I don't subsoil. It's just something that adds a bit of a mix to the game. If I drive all the way to the end with him, he probably can do the rest of the field, I should imagine, without me needing to get involved again. I mean, he wasn't close to being full because I've only got 22,000 litres. The harvester holds 30, so I imagine he can do all of the rest of the field by himself. Because I've got 20-odd thousand litres and he's only literally done, what, 1, 2, 3, 4.5 rows perhaps. Right, seeder. Let me go grab the seeder. We can head over to the other field then. I'll need the cultivators as well at some point. But for now, kids, Does he want planting on it? Oh, he wants oat. He wants oats. That's pretty good going. I like that. Because then that means there's going to be a big oat harvest a bit down the road. Which will be fantastic for us. Right, we'll start down the bottom here and basically work our way back to the farm in case we do need to, you know, replenish supplies. In case we do need to replenish supplies at any point. But 9,000 litres of seed should do that field. I'll probably run out of fertiliser before I run out of seed. And honestly, if I run out of fertiliser, I'll just keep going without it, because it's not my field. Yeah, the rain has held off at the moment. It's still on the forecast. So with a bit of luck, I'll get the canola harvested. And then before the rain comes. And I'll be able to carry on then, get those 3 contracts done over the next couple of episodes. We'll also try and get this field reseeded and make sure we've got oats planted on it. But yeah, should be all good, I think. All good, all fine, all dandy. %, should get to the end of the row, end of the field, full and full, hopefully. No, I'm not, it's filling up too fast. Scumbag. I'm actually going to tip this one load in the silo, actually. More seed for the farm, more straw for the horses. Oh, forgot there was a big cliff there. May have just been asking a little bit too much of the tractor and trailer there, but it didn't tip over, so we're all good. We are all good. So I'm going to carry on with this. I'm going to get this done. I'll bring you guys back in the future. Ready for the next episode, everybody. So take care of yourselves now. Stay safe. Make sure you've clicked the like button on the video. You've subscribed to the channel and you've got your notification bell enabled. You've left me your wonderful comments down below. And I will see you right back here on Pine Cove Farm in the next episode very, very soon. For now, from me, CWATTY, it's goodbye.